how to create random colourful lines in Clip Studio Paint by using the Streamline feature. The key panel in this video is Subtool Detail, so go to the Window menu and display the Subtool Detail. The lines are created by a combination of layers as well as using blending modes to blend them in different ways. To clear the current image, go to the Edit menu and select Clear. Go to the Colour Set panel and then set the colour to black. Go to the Tool panel and select the Figure tool. Go to the Subtool panel and then select the Stream option and select the first entry. Right click it and then select the Revert command and set it back to the default setting. Go to the Subtool Detail panel. Go to the Destination Layer option and select the second entry. That creates a new layer each time you apply the tool. Go to the Angle setting. At the moment it is set to 0 and that creates the line straight across. What you want is 90 degrees and all the lines will be downwards. Go to the Drawing Interval category and set the gap. Reduce it down to a fairly low value. Then go to Brush Size and set the brush size. Make it large. With all the values set, go to the document and then draw a straight line from left to right and you will see these lovely black lines applied across the image. You have your first layer full of black lines. You can see that via the Layer panel. To change the colour of the layer, go to the Layer Property panel. Go to the Effect entry and select the Layer Colour option. Go to the right side of the layer colour and click that little arrow to bring up the colour settings. Change the colour to green and then click OK. Go to the Effect entry and select the Border colour. Set Border Effect to Edge and then change the thickness of the edge to 1 or 2 pixels. Change the edge colour by going to that right side arrow and clicking that and then go into Colour Settings and changing that to black. Click OK. You have green lines with a lovely black edge. You can return and change the colour as well as the thickness of the edge at any point. Go to the Subtool Detail panel and change the settings because now just create another layer, but I don't want the same settings. Go to the brush size and decrease the brush size, make it a bit thinner. Go to the Drawing Interval category and change the gap. You can also add some disarray, some randomisation to the gap. Go to the document and then draw another line across the image from left to right. You will see another set of black lines appear. Go to the Layer panel and you will see 2 entries, 2 layers. Select the top layer and then go to the Layer Property panel. I want to change the colour of the layer from black to another colour, so go to the Effect entry and select the Layer Colour. Go to Layer Colour and click that right arrow. Brings up the colour settings, change the colour to pink and click OK. I want to add a border, so go back to the Effect entry and click the first entry there, that little dot. The border settings are now visible, so go to the thickness of border and set to 1 or 2 pixels. Go to the edge colour setting and click the right arrow to bring up the colour settings, set that to black and click OK. You have pink lines with a lovely black border. You have 2 layers, but you can create another layer. You can create 3 or 4 or 5 layers and use those and combine them. Go to the Subtool Detail panel and go to Drawing Interval and change the gap size. Go to the document and draw another line from left to right to create another layer and another set of black lines. Go to the Layer Property panel to change the colour. Go to the Effect entry and change the layer colour, or keep it the same if you wish. Go to the Effect entry again and select Border Colour. Set the thickness of the border and then change the edge colour via the right arrow. If you keep it as a layer, you can change the border colour and the layer colour at any point. Go to the Layer panel. You can see 3 layers now. You can also go and set the blending mode for the top 2 layers. You don't have to use blending modes. You could also just go to a layer menu and flatten image. You could also use the rasterize feature and then apply filters to the layer. Select the first entry and then run through the blending modes. Select lighten, darken, or perhaps difference. Go to the second layer and then change the blending mode for that to difference as well. The image is now full of colourful lines. You can always create more layers via the Stream tool and then change the colours for those as well. Once you're happy with everything, go to the Layer menu and flatten image. Hope you found this tutorial of interest. Please subscribe to the Graphicxtras channel, always adding new tutorials. Also, please add a comment as well as a dislike or like. Thank you much.